How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about something that is a large chunk of my channel, and that is what makes a car riced out, or what makes someone a ricer. And so two definitions of RICE. It is an acronym. I believe that is the correct word for it, but it is an acronym, and RICE stands for really immature car enthusiast, or more commonly known as race-inspired cosmetic enhancements. So race-inspired cosmetic enhancements are modifications to your car to make your car look faster than it actually is. So not everything technically done to your car is RICE, okay? LEDs technically aren't RICE, okay? They are ugly as shit and tacky, and that might fall under really immature car enthusiast, but that might not necessarily make your car RICE. Now, don't take what I say as the word of God. I am not some god in the car community. I am just some dumb kid who makes dumb videos saying dumb shit about dumb cars that you guys send me. So, again, don't take as what I say as serious, and don't take what I say as, you know, the word of the car community. I'm just saying from my own personal experience and from what you guys have been telling me and what you guys have been sending me. I do not claim to be the Gordon Ramsay of cars. This is actually on my about page on my YouTube channel, but it says it doesn't take a grade A chef to know when a meal sucks, just like it doesn't take a master technician to know if a car is shit. So with that being said, let me explain to you guys on an unbiased standpoint of what RICE is, and let me try to maybe unblur the lines of what makes a car RICE. So like I said earlier, RICE stands for race-inspired cosmetic enhancements, or really immature car enthusiasts. I'm going to say a few examples of both, but race-inspired cosmetic enhancements would be like stickers going down your side on your Honda Civic. We're going to use the Honda Civic here because it is the prime example of a riced out car. Not all Honda Civics are riced, trust me. Again, we're going to get to that in a second. Not all Honda Civics are riced, but I'm going to be using them as an example because I think everyone can picture one. But imagine a Honda Civic with a bunch of stickers going right down the door. That would be RICE. Imagine a Honda Civic with a big wing bolted to the trunk that isn't aligned properly. That would be RICE. And keyword, that isn't aligned properly. You can make a wing align proper. You guys know this, right? Like, there is a science behind downforce. And when it's not aligned properly, it's really not doing much, or it's not doing anything. It might even be hurting you. A wing that's not aligned properly, that can be RICE. Really cheap, really cheap wheels and like rubber band tires, that can be RICE. Putting spacers to make your wheels stick way past your fenders to try to look aggressive, that could be RICey. Any stickers, really like decals or racing stripes on a car like that, you know, again, like stupid shit like that, just stupid tacky shit that you can buy at AutoZone is probably RICE. And don't forget the holy grail of RICE, fake badging your car. That is like the worst thing you could probably ever do. It's one thing to make a clone of a car, you know, say you have a V6 Mustang and you engine swap it to the GT500, you know, engine package and everything. You know, you can make a clone of a car, but fake badging a car to make it seem like you have an M3 when in reality you have a 328i, that is horrible. That is like beyond RICE. That is fucking horrible. I'm sorry. Now, really immature car enthusiast could be someone that just goes everywhere, revs everywhere. You know, any tunnel he's ever in, he's just fucking revving in it. Pulls up to a car meet, you know, just talks shit about everyone. That can be a ricer, really immature car enthusiast. You know, a guy who just always is trying to street race, which it necessarily isn't a bad thing, but trying to street race in his piece of shit little Honda and swears he can beat cars and lies about cars that he has beaten before. That's a really immature car enthusiast right there. That's a little quick example of a ricer. Now again, some people are getting confused and they say just because a car is customized that it might be RICE. Like I said previously, RICE is race-inspired cosmetic enhancements. If it's not race-inspired, then technically it's not RICE. I'll have people say, oh, well, this wrap on this car is RICE. Or even people will say, oh, the wrap on your car is RICE. And it's just like, it's not a race-inspired cosmetic enhancement. I wrapped my car to protect my paint, just as most people do. You know, a wrap can be RICE. You know, if you wrap a Honda Civic, again, we're going to use the Honda Civic, and you make it have flames and racing stripes on it, that can be a riced out wrap. But just because you wrap a car a solid color, that's not really a riced out wrap. Same thing with LEDs. Just because a car has LEDs, thank God my car doesn't, but just because a car has LEDs doesn't necessarily mean it's riced. It is a cheap, tacky mod, but it's not really a riced out mod. It's not going to make you look any faster. It's just LEDs. I mean, again, it could be a really immature car enthusiast who has them flashing and everything everywhere he goes, but that doesn't necessarily mean the car itself is riced out. That is more of just an opinionated thing. Some people like LEDs and others don't. Lambo Doors is where it gets kind of tricky. Lambo Doors, technically, it tries to make your car look fancier or look faster than it is. You know, Lambo Doors, it's the classic. Lambo goes up in the air, makes your car, you know, everyone knows a Lambo door. When they see one, it just fucking is sticking 90 degrees up in the air. Lambo Doors, that's where, you know, it kind of gets fishy. Some people just like it. Some people think it makes their car look cooler. Again, that's kind of out of my realm of expertise right there. I'll let you guys decide on that. Lambo Doors, rice or not. But anyway, just because a car is customized per se does not mean it is riced. I'll have people send me cars without it just have a different color on it. You know, say it's not a factory Honda Civic color. That will be the only thing different on it. And they'll be like, it's rice. That, I'm sorry, is not rice. Just because a car has different wheels, they'll say that's rice. That is not rice. I don't know how you guys can, I mean, like, if they're really shitty, ugly wheels, yeah, sure. But just because a car has aftermarket wheels, that doesn't mean it's rice. Same thing if someone adds a spoiler to their car. You can add a spoiler to a car, just make sure it's a functional, actual spoiler. Don't throw some eBay special Amazon wing on that bitch. Throw something that actually is going to work and improve your car. When it comes to interior mods and ricers, you know, cheap aftermarket fake steering wheels, that would be considered rice in my opinion. Fake racing seats, that would be considered rice in my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion, but just stuff that is not of quality and is probably more dangerous than it is functional, that's where I would consider stuff rice. Spray painting your stuff on the interior, I wouldn't really say it's rice, I would just say it's tacky. Now, we see that a lot on the ricer cars on Craigslist series. People will just go and take a rattle can to the interior and it makes it look really cheap. I don't really think it's rice. I just associate it with a ricer's car because that's what they all seem to do. Again, my opinion, just from seeing, I've seen hundreds of these ricer cars. I've seen hundreds of cars that you guys have sent me. And just from my own personal opinion, I would consider that a riced out mod, but doesn't necessarily mean your car is riced. It's just something that usually a ricer will do. Breaking away from customization, we are going to talk about the main thing of the car community. Everything is opinionated. It is your car in the end. Don't worry about what anyone says about your car. My videos aren't here to critique people and, you know, dictate what they can do and not do to their car. Like I said, I play on exaggerations that are already set in the car community, such as automatics are trash, such as V6s are trash, such as Hondas are rice. Those are exaggerations that I play upon. If you haven't noticed, I am very heavy on the V6s and automatics. I am hard on them, and that's just because in the car community, those are looked down on, so I play upon those. I honestly, in real life, don't really care what you do to your car. I've talked to a few people in real life, and they'll have a V6 Mustang, and I honestly don't give a shit. If they have a V6 Mustang and they like their car, that's all that matters to me. In my videos, I play the exaggeration, of course, but that's because that's what's entertaining to people. If stand-up comedians didn't say, you know, crazy jokes and shit like that, their stand-up specials would be boring. Guys, we are all here for the same thing. We all love climbing into our car, turning on that engine, hearing the exhaust start up, and just going out for a drive. We love that feeling. We crave it. We crave going on some back roads. We crave hitting those turns. We all like the same thing. We all just need to, you know, get along. Import people, get along with domestic people. German people, get along with everyone because you guys are usually stuck up. I'm joking. That was a joke. But anyway, we all are here for the same thing. We all love our cars. We all love cars in general. I think we just need to stop necessarily hating on everyone and just maybe have a little bit more fun in the car community. Take things as jokes and not as hate necessarily. A joke is what it is. It's a joke. Don't take it as hate. It's just a joke. If people took what comedians said as hate, then those comedians would not have a career. I'm sorry, but, you know, life would be very boring if what everyone said as a joke was just taken as hate. Because you like something, yeah, I know you can get offended pretty easily. You know, I could be the same way, but it's a joke, okay? In the end, it's just a joke. Crowd killer jokes, Honda Civic jokes, import jokes, German people, BMW jokes. I don't know how to use blinkers. Again, just a joke. They're all just jokes, guys. I really hope that we can all get along. So to summarize what I've been saying is race-inspired cosmetic enhancements are what makes a car rice. If a guy is a real immature car enthusiast, you know, like I said, revving his engine, flashing his lights everywhere, cheap LEDs, you know, or underglow, shit like that is really immature car enthusiast, you know, realm. Race-inspired cosmetic enhancements would be like spoilers, fake hood scoops, fake vents, cheap tacked on fake body kits and stuff like that. Just really cheap shit. You know, usually ricers are tacky and cheap. There is the occasional Lambo ricer, and, you know, any car can be riced out is another thing that I wanted to say. Any car can be riced out. You can rice out a car that has a turbo on it. You can rice out a Lamborghini. You can rice out anything. I saw a video of this Lamborghini Gallardo that got hit, and I thought that the wheels were ugly on it. And it's just, again, it's a personal opinion. But like I was saying before I got off track, at the end of the day, it is your own car. I'm not here to dictate what you do to your car. I just want you guys to enjoy your cars and just learn that any car can be made fun of. You're going to be told shit no matter what. You guys tell me to roast your own cars, and I get that, and you guys really like it when I roast your own cars. But at the end of the day, it is your own car. Don't worry about what I say about your car. Don't worry about what other people say about your car, because it's your car. At the end of the day, you're the one driving it. If it makes you smile every time you turn on the key, that is what is important. Anyway, guys, if this helped you in any way, maybe clarify what a ricer is, please leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you agree with me. If you're not a member of the Peacock flock but want to become one, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can flock to the videos with everyone else. Until next video, peace.